Hi, welcome back to Far From Eden. I have good news and bad news. Guys, men, it's not your fault that she left. It's not your fault that she abandoned the marriage. And you might be like, I know. But the issue that I've run into when I speak with men who this has happened to, and it's too many. Well, one is too many, but it's so many. Men naturally take accountability. When something goes wrong at all in life, immediately men tend to go into problem-solving mode. And I'm smiling because I know that when men are listening to this, they're like, well, of course I would go into problem-solving mode when something goes wrong, but women don't tend to do that. So I have to say it separately. This is what you guys do. And we tend to not. We tend to look for reasons and excuses, right? Whose fault was it? Why did this happen? Let's look for an explanation. Everything that is not accountability. So when a marriage ends because a woman just left for selfish reasons, let's call a spade a spade. It's for selfish reasons. The man is left as the dust and everything is settling. And he's trying to figure out, what could I have done? What went wrong, etc. And the problem is you need to think about, Giselle and Tom Brady. That wasn't enough. Tom Brady wasn't enough for Giselle. And he's everything that women say that they want, So my whole point is, it's not you guys, it's the woman. She's going to do what she's going to do, regardless of if you're freaking Superman. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. What inspired me to say this? Well, I know of a situation, couple, I know it's happening, I know it's real. I'll say that. The man worked, okay? Here's what the woman did not have to do. She did not have to work. She did not have to clean. She did not need to be 100% responsible for the children and their activities, etc., all that stuff. None of that was expected. I know what guys are saying. What was expected? Nothing. Okay? Nothing. She could pursue whatever, how all the women are going into I feel like they're all going into personal life coaching or whatever. She could pursue that or write books or whatever it is that she was going to do in woman dreamland, which is what seems to always happen. They're always wanting to quit their jobs and do some bullcrap job that makes no money and is probably some kind of a scam where it's the top person does a multi-level marketing thing, right? But it's not pulling in money. Anyway, I digress. So I'm gonna check my notes, make sure I didn't leave out any of the other things she didn't have to do. Oh yeah, the husband cooked for himself. Sometimes there was enough left over from what the kids ate for the husband. Sometimes she would cook for the kids. Sometimes a family member would cook for the kids. I am not telling a lie. Okay, why am I telling you about these people? Well, she filed for divorce. Why? He didn't cheat. He didn't do anything wrong. She just started thinking, there's more. There's got to be more. Now, so dumb. This woman who didn't have to work, right? She files for separation. And she's quite highly degreed and not baloney degrees, degrees where you can actually get a job. And now she has to work. and she hates it. So she didn't have to work before. She could do whatever she wanted, right? He helped with the housework. He helped with the kids, right? So how, just imagine, like, he's doing all that. She's doing none of it. So she files for divorce and he's got to leave, right? Always, right? That's always what happens. So now she has to work. She has to do all of this stuff. I bet you she had no idea everything that he was doing. Obviously, she didn't appreciate it. I wonder if she appreciates it now. I know she hates her job. I know she hates going to work. And I'm like, how dumb are you? Anyway, I digress. We know how dumb. But that's the thing. Like, what? And the thing is that he's a good guy, as most of you are. He's a good guy. He did nothing wrong. And he is racking his brain, trying to figure out, what did he do long ago in the past that it could be? You know, maybe he needs to listen more. Maybe he needs to this more, that more. I'm like, oh my God, dude. No, you didn't do anything wrong. She's being selfish. She wants more, you know? And there were years together and multiple children. Just throw that all away. Throw it all away. Wreck everybody's lives. Just, you know, for nothing. Nothing. A selfish whim. It's not you guys. And what I've tried to tell him is that nothing you do is she's not going to see, oh, look how much he's changed. I'm coming back. I know, it's like, why would he want her back? Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started with that. I can't. But men love, and they love forever. And their love is loyal. And they're loyal to their children and to their families. Regardless. I mean, it's amazing what they'll put up with to keep their families together. You know, what they'll endure, I should say. So if you're looking at yourself like, what could I have done differently? What could I have been better at? I'm not good enough. No, that's not it. It's not it, because she would have done it anyway. She's just doing what they all do, and she's just looking for excuses to make whatever horrible things she did, like, explainable or okay or justified. That's what she's going to do. And she is going to try and berate you and put you down and find things that you're sensitive about and use that against you to make you question yourself. Because anybody who's done something wrong wants to throw you off the trail of who the actual culpable person is, which is her. I don't want you guys blaming yourselves and thinking that you did something wrong or you're going to do something now that's going to change. She is the problem. She is selfish. She is not honoring promises that she made. She's not putting the children, you, the family, anything. She's not putting anybody above her own selfish whims and desires that are very similar to what, like, a little kid is like. Imagine, you know, when little kids get tired and they get real whiny, like, I want that. That's them. That's women. You start imagining them as little kids, they'll be like, oh yeah, I get it. I get it. That's what it is. That's what they're acting like. What can I say? You know, I'll just wrap it up with this. Again, the Garden of Eden was not good enough for Eve. The Garden of Eden was created by God to be perfect for Adam and Eve. And for Eve, it wasn't good enough. If God can't make something good enough for a woman, you're not going to either. So don't blame yourself. Work on yourself for you. And let the selfish ones go. They're not worth it. Okay, guys? Sorry. I got a little emotional. See you guys on the next one.